How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another weekly warehouse update. Got some fun new restocks and releases this week. We're gonna start it off with Discmania. We've had a few different versions of this disc, but it's finally here in its stock form, which is the Function. So this is a new, very flippy driver, fairway driver from Discmania. I'm actually really excited for this. I love super flippy discs. I know Gannon Burr, when we played around with him back around Worlds, he was throwing this for like a trick shot disc, rollers, all that fun stuff. And I think the flight numbers are pretty true, 8.6, -4.1. It's really flippy. So if you're a newer player, this is a great option for like your first driver, or if you're a more experienced player and you're looking to have some fun, check out a Function. And we got a bunch of different colors. Actually, these light blue ones are kind of sick looking. They all have this like little swirl in them too. Very nice. Blue. It is Carolina blue, but it's also Liberty University's alt color. So put some respect on it, Silas. Or Ole Miss's alt color. You know, everyone's doing the light blue nowadays. We also have the Juliana Korver Mamba. I believe they're supposed to be, yeah, Proto Glow Halo. So these are supposed to be Halo Star that also glows, which is crazy. The Mamba's a really flippy 12-speed, and it's got this like minimalist stamp. It might actually be 11-speed, but really flippy either way. People absolutely love the Mamba, especially the Halo Mamba. So you might be one of those people and you're very excited for this moment. If you're not, get hyped. People have been freaking out over the Mamba recently. And then last but not least, we have the Greg Barsby Tour Series Color Glow Champ Eagle, 2018 World Champ Greg Barsby. The Eagle, you know it, you love it. Calvin Heimberg kind of made it famous, but Greg Barsby's name is on it. So there you go. Color Glow, I believe it's Color Glow. Proto Glow, Color Glow. The Proto Glow just means it glows a lot more than normal. Eagle, but all that's live on the site right now.
We got a big Innova Restock, so I'm gonna just brush you through a little bit of everything we've got. We got some favorites, some really exciting restocks as well. So I'll just kind of run through everything that we got a big restock of, but make sure to check out the Innova section to see all of it. First, we got the Beast back in stock. We got Halo. We've even got some Blizzard Champ. We've got some normal Champ. Love the Beast. It is more overstable than people think for a -2.2, but it's one of my favorite discs. Growing up, it was one of my first discs, and I think it's still fantastic mold that gets overlooked a lot. We've also got a restock in Destroyers, a big restock, because we have our normal Destroyers, like our Star. We also have Halo Star back. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. And really excited about this, we've got the Evelina Destroyers back in stock. And what's fascinating is this time they have quite a bit of dome to them. The last time these came out, they were very flat. It provided a kind of unique but very understable flight for a destroyer. These ones have that more typical dome. These will have stability, but they are still in some lighter weights, so they should still be not too difficult to throw, but they're gonna have a little bit more reliability and glide a bit more. So I'm pretty excited about that because I really like this run of Swirl Star. You get some really awesome patterns like that, but these ones like all have pop top domes to them. So those should be a really good run of destroyer. Make sure to check those out. Looking for something a little more understable, a little faster, we've got Chargers. Right now, we have a lot of lightweight stuff right now, too. These are 150, these ones in particular. We got some normal max weight ones here as well. Charger, a little bit of flip up, but very, very fast. Hunter throws one of these. It's a really good distance driver. As we keep moving along, let's see what else we got. Oh, here's another one we got restocked. We got the Racer back in stock. This is another one that fits in that distance driver lineup. Kind of a unique disc from Innova. You can see it kind of has this bead on the end of the rim there. You see that sometimes in discs. I'm not really sure what that's for. I'm sure it has to do with stability. This is a 12 -1.2, so this is, I think the Charger was their first attempt at making like a straighter destroyer, and I think this was just attempt number 2, and they made it a 12-speed as well. But another like good flip up distance driver that goes far. It's a solid disc, and not a lot of people, I don't think, have tried that one yet. It's relatively new. Other stuff, we got Leopards and Leopard 3s. Got these Halo Leopard 3s. These are awesome. These are still one of the best all-time hyzer flip turnover, like controllable fairway drivers. They've been around forever. You've probably seen them in Innova starter sets, but they continue to be useful in these premium plastic blends, you know, as you become an advanced player. Got a bunch of, still got these Kona Mako 3s. Gorgeous stamp on those. Those look awesome. Also, shout out these are these Kevin Jones Maxes we have. This is a sick run of Champ. These things are like super pearly and are going to be insane overstable. If you guys remember, this is probably a little old school for a lot of you, but back when Eagle McMahon was with Discmania and he was throwing Innova made Discmania, the Max, because he was allowed to throw a little bit of Innova, the Max was his go-to forehand disc. So there you go, all that needs to be said. It's fast, very overstable. I think this is kind of like what people think an X-Cow should be. It feels similar, but it just has more bite to it, a little more reliable. We got a ton of Rock 3s and Rocks in stock right now. Make sure you get your hands on some of those. We got some Metal Flake, a bunch of different kinds. A bunch of T-Birds in stock right now as well. One of the best fairways out there, nice and straight with a little bit of reliable fade. What else we got? We got Sidewinders right now. Great understable disc, awesome for rollers. We also got Wraiths, one of everybody's favorite discs, one of my favorite all-time molds right there. Look, if you like the Destroyer, but you want something a little bit more controllable, a little step down, the Wraith is a good option. And you know, we'll end up with the Wombat 3 here. Very overlooked disc. These things are super fun, very understable mid-ranges with a lot of glide. They can go super far. So as you can see, there is Innova spattered everywhere, and I didn't even touch on all the molds. So check out our Innova collection right now because it is absolutely loaded. This is some of the best stock we've had in Innova in a while.
We have a restock on some elevation molds as well as a brand new release. So elevation's always pretty popular. We got the Interceptor, which is basically their version of like your Pig. It's an overstable approach disc, but if you've never seen elevation before, this is what makes it so interesting, is it's really, really floppy. That wasn't like I took any effort to do. It holds its shape pretty well, so it's great. What people love about it is especially the overstable ones. You can rip on it, forehand, backhand, it'll hyzer in, and when it hits the ground, it'll just collapse, so you don't have to worry about rollaways or anything like that. Also, with the new PDGA rules, you can just chuck that thing at the cage. It's gonna go through. You have it in a few different plastics here, a few different swirls. We also have the Arowana, which is their like almost shaped kind of like a Pure or a Roach. It's a pretty straight putter, still plenty flippy, and I think this might be their Glow plastic. Don't quote me on that. But Arowana restock, and then we also have the brand new Nimbus, which looks to be an overstable mid-range, if I were to guess. So this one actually has a little bit of a stiffer rim, so it still has that like gumminess to it, but it's feels a little bit more like your traditional disc. But we do have some in that other plastic. This is the same plastic as the Arowana that is really flimsy. So if you're choosing the new Nimbus and you want to try it out, if you want it to feel a little bit more like a traditional disc, get it in this plastic. If you want it to feel a little bit more like elevation and make sure it hits and sticks, get it in this plastic. But bunch of elevation stuff back on the site.
All right, everybody, I've got an exciting pre-order to tell you about. This is the Silva Saarinen Soft Proton Particle Glow Proxy, okay? This is exciting for a few reasons. Number one, I believe this is the first time that there is a stock run of a Proton Proxy. Also, this is the Particle Glow plastic that debuted with the Big Germ Tempos, and it's said to have 3 times the Particle Glow. Those Tempos that came in, they were awesome, but they didn't have as much particle glow as people wanted, and if you're not sure what that is, it's like the sparkles. It's basically metal flake, but the flake part is what glows. These are said to have 3 times more. These are Proxies, a tremendous, tremendous throwing putter, and they are Silva Saarinen signature disc. So check out the pre-order for these. They're probably gonna fly off the shelves because they're gonna be an amazingly, amazingly cool disc, and like I said, it's pretty rare to get a Proton Proxy. So check out the pre-order on our site to reserve one for yourself.
The time has come to fully reveal this month's subscription box. I know some of you wait until you see what all you're gonna be getting until you pull the trigger. You're gonna be happy. Well, those of you who already bought it are probably gonna be happier because it's gonna be on its way to you very soon, whereas people who are waiting until they see it all, you know, it's gonna be a little delayed for them. So first off, the UVZ, we've shown you these Raptors. They change colors either to purple or to blue in sunlight. You got the All-Star on there, you got Brody, myself, Trevor, little Foundation All-Stars. That's because that's the theme of this month's box. Not All-Stars when it comes to people, but All-Stars when it comes to manufacturers who work with us. So first off, we wanted to highlight Discraft. They always bend over backwards, especially for the subscription box. They are awesome to work with. We absolutely love working with Discraft, and so we wanted to highlight them in the box. Next down the line is a company we've worked with several times with a subscription box, and they have also really worked sometimes with really tight deadlines because someone else dropped the ball, sometimes just giving us discs like the October box that weren't available anymore, and this is another kind of one of those times. They gave us the Trash Panda Prototype Canyon. So these are still going to be available at Disc South. They're doing like a special run of them, but they're sold out on their site right now. And what's interesting about this, the Prototype Canyon came out a little more overstable than they wanted. So they're actually retooling the Canyon, and I believe it's gonna be a little less stable than this. That's not just straight from Jesse, that's just from what I've gathered online. So I believe this is one of the last times you'll be able to get your hands on a Prototype Canyon, which was in my bag. I lost it in Texas. But love this disc, a lot of fun, really nice, overstable mid-range, and Trash Panda, like I said, has always been supporting us. We love supporting them. So super excited to highlight them in this box. And the final company we wanted to highlight in this box is another one of my favorites, which is Prodigy. So this is the Reblend PA3. Prodigy is an all-star for a number of reasons working with us. First off, our first ever custom stamp was this on Prodigy PA3s, D2s, A2s back in 2019. So reason number one. Reason number two is they have also been on really tight deadlines, worked with us on pricing, made sure we sometimes got 2 discs instead of 1 disc for the subscription box, all kinds of stuff. And Prodigy, specifically Will Schustrick at Prodigy, has been phenomenal to work with, so we wanted to highlight them as well in the All-Star box. You get a Reblend PA3, the Prototype Canyon, this came out of this box, not that box, and the UV Raptor, but you also get a swag item. So you get 3 discs plus a swag item, 45 bucks shipped to your door every month. And the swag item this month is a little sticker pack. So let me show you these stickers here. First off, we have the colorized Space Jam version of the Foundation All-Stars. How fun is that? Next down the line, you got the colorized Trevor Cash, a little holographic there. That's a good time. You have the Hunterbird sticker, and then you got the Dark Horse sticker. Other than the Dark Horse sticker, these are the only times we've ever had these stickers. The Trevor Cash All-Star Hunterbird. So if you're a sticker person, you know, it just adds to the pot to get these in the subscription box. So if you haven't joined yet, head over there, foundationdisc.com, $45, 3 premium discs, plus a swag item each and every month. And let me just be honest with you, every month I feel like the subscription box is stepping its game up. They're getting cooler and cooler. You can see, also read, I think there's like 80 some 5-star reviews now over there. People absolutely love it. And it's really rewarding because we put a lot of time, energy, and effort into building out these boxes for you. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, you're always looking to try new plastic, check them out on the site.
I want to show off our custom disc section here as a reminder because we have a couple things that we have limited stock left in. First of all, the Birdie Hunter MD3s that we dropped last week. We only have a few left of these, very small quantity left. So if you want to grab one, you're going to have to get one quick because, yeah, you'll have to wait for a restock if you want to get one afterwards. These are Metal Flake MD3s. In C-line, great disc, kind of an ode to the Hunterbird stamp, the Birdie Hunter on there, kind of in the crosshairs. Fun stamp, we got a few of those left. Also, we still have the Buzzra SS in stock. This is the first disc we did with our sponsor player, Ezra Robinson, in the Swirl ESP plastic here. Just a fun play on the Buzz SS, because that's what these are. Very overlooked disc. These ones fly great. I got a chance to throw them, and just dead straight. Buzz SS, one of the straightest discs of all time. We still have some Robbie C Wizards in the Robbie blend. Really nice stiff plastic blend. As it starts to warm up again, that plastic blend will be very, very helpful. We also still have some of the Brody discs. We've got Keep Slinging Them discs UV zones. These are UV Glow-Z zones, actually. We've got a bunch of different foils. This one's even got the Discraft foil on there. Pretty neat. We also have the same stamp in these nukes. I think these are Glow ESP. Yeah, Glow ESP nukes. Absolute bombers. Got those in a few different colors. And then we just have a sprinkling of stuff we've had. We still have a few Bogey Bros Halo Destroyers. I believe we're discontinuing this stamp after this, so get one of those if you want. There's only a couple left. Still have a couple Robbie C zones in a few different plastics, and then we've got our podcast discs as well. But make sure to grab some of the custom discs. We still have, like I said, a couple of those Birdie Hunters, and then the Buzzra SS and the Brody discs. We have a few in stock as well, so check those out.
Last but not least, I just want to highlight some of the new apparel we have on the site. Right now I'm rocking the Foundation oversized hoodie. We also have this on a t-shirt. We also have Good Throw Bad Shot t-shirts, which are a lot of fun. We have a brand new park design on a rope hat as well as a Foundation rope hat. I don't have any of it on me right now, but I've been wearing the heck out of it recently, so you've probably seen it in some videos, but you can find all of that on the site if you're looking for some new apparel as you head back into the disc golf season. Check all of that out, and we'll see you next week if you're going to be at Disc South. We'll see you down there. If you're not going to Disc South, but you want to, use code Foundation when you're buying your tickets. So we have some awesome drops happening over there, but we'll still update you all at home on what's new in the warehouse. We'll see you then.